Telenovela star Pablo Lyle back in the Miami courtroom today. His lawyers ask a judge to allow his return to Mexico so that the actor can get back to work.
Lyle is currently not allowed to leave the U.S. because of charges he faces stemming from a fatal road rage incident. CBS 4's Peter Dench joins us live from the Metro Justice Building with more. Peter.
Well, Ruta Bay and Jim, the attorneys for Pablo Lyle, say he should be allowed to return to Mexico to act and support his wife and two young children. Right now, his attorneys say he's not allowed to work in the U.S. because he is, in fact, on a tourist visa. Now the judge is considering what she will do. Telenovela star Pablo Lyle remains silent as he turns toward our camera. But his attorneys argue he should be allowed to return to Mexico while his case is pending.
That he has been on house arrest, unable to be with his family.
The 33-year-old Lyle is on house arrest here in South Florida, has no access to his passport, and cannot work here because he is on a tourist visa. Lyle is charged with manslaughter after he was captured on video on March 31st, running towards 63-year-old Juan Ricardo Hernandez and knocking him unconscious after a traffic dispute. A prior judge rejected an argument that Lyle was standing his ground. That is under appeal. After the hearing, we spoke with Lyle's attorneys.
He should be allowed to return home because he's presumed innocent. He has shown himself to be responsible to this court.
It's 10 months. 10 months Pablo has not been able to work. 10 months Pablo's not been able to feed his family.
Lyle is out on $50,000 bond. A prosecutor expressed concerns that Lyle might not return if allowed to go to Mexico.
What's going to guarantee that he comes back? A few things. First of all, he's posted bond. If he doesn't come back, his family loses everything. And that includes property that his sister and brother-in-law own in Florida, number one. Number two, where's he going to hide? He's an international movie star. He can't hide anywhere. Mexico has an extradition treaty with the United States. When he would be picked up, he would face increased charges, including bail jumping.
As for the accusations against Pablo Lyle,
we're going to fight these charges and we're going to prevail.
You really believe in his case that he is innocent of the charges, that he acted appropriately?
I saw the video. 100% absolutely I did.
Pablo Lyle's attorneys are not allowing him to say anything on camera right now. A trial date for him has not been set. Meanwhile, the judge did set a hearing for next Wednesday, at which point she could announce if Lyle will in fact be allowed to return to Mexico. We're live at the Metro Justice Building. Peter Dench, CBS 4 News.